Hello and welcome once again to Serbia for live coverage of the Women's European Handball Championships. Clayton Lucas here with you for Group A action as the Czech Republic go head-to-head with Norway. Now both teams have maximum points from their opening games, and a win for either in this encounter will guarantee their place in the main round. Norway, despite being the #1 team in the world, are taking nothing for granted. Right wing Lynn Christian Reigelhuth-Kuren stated the team have not celebrated their victory over host Serbia, as they have another tough match today and have to be fully focused on that. Ukraine, a team who played earlier on, know that the results going this way in this game are going to have a big impact on how they will get on. Czech Republic have got their hands full for this match. They'll be hoping their defence will be able to overcome the Norwegian attack. Ukraine, having lost their game, means that they're currently bottom. They'll be hoping, if anything, that maybe this one will end in a draw. Or maybe even that Norway can get beaten. That's how the table looks. Czech Republic are top, Ukraine are bottom. So your referees for this one: Jelena Kronijevic is on the right, and Emina Kostica-Kureric on the left from Croatia. They're in charge. We're going to start then with the national anthem of the Czech Republic and finish with the national anthem of Norway. So the anthems are over. The teams will go and get themselves ready. Czech Republic lineup for you, and players to look out for. Well, Barbara Renikova, the goalkeeper, number 12. And also, she still just taking the last few shots. 55 games for her, no goals. And Helena Stobova with 77 goals. We're looking to add to that tally here. It's all about their defence. For Norway, well, they're the queens of handball. They've won everything. They're the #1 team in the world. They hold the European Championship title. They hold the Olympic title. They hold the World Championship title. And Katarina Lund Haraldsson, number 16, even at 32 years of age, still one of the top goalkeepers in the world. And Lynn Christian Regelhuth Karen had an outstanding match in their opening game. And will be looking to do the same here. Head coach Jan Bajny for the Czech Republic was appointed in 2010 after the team failed to qualify for the Euros. So he's achieved that aim in getting them here this year. The next aim is for them to go on to the main round. Thorje Hergersen. Well, he knows what it's all about. He knows what's required. His team are perhaps playing at their absolute best, but they're doing enough to win, and that's what counts right now. And they'll be hoping they can do enough to win again today. Final exchange of pleasantries and the all-important exchange of badge pins. So we're just moments away from the start of this match. So away we go. It's Norway in white attacking to the right. And the Czech Republic in red defending. Sulan's first effort, well, it bounces around the uprights but doesn't go in. And the Czech Republic survive the first attack and have one of their own, and they score. That's a lovely little offload. Nothing Haraldsson could do. Lovely ball in from Klara Černá, and Nedlikova with the easiest of chances as a result. Brevang. Suland. That's it again. Out wide to the wing. Nice finish. Lynn Christian Regelhuth Karen gets her first goal of the game. I'm sure there'll be more to come. Easily intercepted. Nothing doing, and Norway can come away with it. Oh, that's an easy ball in and a great finish. That was a little too easy, really. Christian and Bergersen offloading to Marit Freyfjord. She's not going to miss that. That's a good effort as well, wasn't it? Klara Černá with her first goal. So it's Brevang, Suland, Regelhuth and Ida Alstad all making up the Norwegian attacking line. But it's a Czech Republic that come away with it. Oh, and it could be a counter-attack here as Norway bring it back the other way. Brevang has a quick look out wide now. Oh dear, Sulan it was a poor pass. Sulan couldn't do much about that. If she had got it, she'd have been clean through. Lusimova, 18, with the ball. Good save, Haraldsson. couldn't quite be kept under control by Frafjord. So a few handling errors from Norway, keeping the Czech Republic in the game in these opening minutes. Chernakova. Number 14, Petra Vitkova, acting as pivot. Going to try and run some interference on the line against Norway. Come off a Norwegian player, so the Czech Republic will keep it. A little offload and a chance here, not enough spin, and that's a brilliant save. It may well have crept in, but Haraldsson went down and then got a hand out to push it round and keep it out of goal. Breivang. Suland. Alstad off the block and out. Barbara Renikova in goal for the Czech Republic, number 12. Breivang pushed away. Nice ball. Good finish. That's a lovely pass. And Lindqvist Regelhedkaren ghosting in off the wing. Completely unmarked. And a good ball in from Breivang to find her. And Norway now leading. Going to see that change for the Czech Republic. Helena Strbova, number 19, the defensive player, being replaced by Hanna Martinkova, number 17, on the ball now as the offensive player for the Czech Republic. Good save, Haraldsson. Now, what's the ref giving here? It's a yellow card. Well, that looked innocuous, didn't it? But she's saying it was a shove. So Alstad gets a yellow card. And it's going to be a penalty. Paula Poznarova for the Czech Republic. And she scores. Straight off the bench to score. Good work from Poznarova. I've yet to see Heidi Loki for Norway. At the moment, it's number 13, Marit Frafjord, who's occupying the pivot position. Suland offloads to Alstad. Back round again, Suland again. Alstad with nowhere to go. Suland kept at bay, and that's a good save. Norway operating a similar scenario in terms of offence and defence. They've got number 9, Kristen Lund Borgersen, as that one goes in, acting as a defensive player, and then is replaced by Linn Suland in offence. That's a nice goal, isn't it? Coming in from that angle. Jana Nedlikova with the goal for the Czech Republic. Karen nowhere to go on that occasion. Ball worked back round the other side for Norway. Suland. Oh, she's through. Good save. She just fooled the Czech Republic defence with the bounce pass off the jump. And it opened up for her. But that's a top save by Ranikova. Suland gets a yellow card. Oh, a little push in the face. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry's not good enough. Yellow card, said the referee. No need for that. Ball through. That's going to be a penalty. Kristen Lundbergersen almost forced into the area. In fact, dragging in the pivot Petra Vitkova. Now her sister is going to try and get her out of trouble. On comes Poznarova again. Penalty specialist for the Czech Republic. Well, that one just whistling past the face of Lundbergersen. Well, just over her head, really. Nothing wrong with that. So Czech Republic in a brilliant position here, leading by 2. 10 minutes gone. Now, what's the referee seen here? Yellow card for Vitkova for her shenanigans off the ball. Sending Frefjord to the floor. What a top save. Barbara Ranikova is playing extremely well for her team at the moment, keeping Norway out. Another penalty. Reigelhuth penalised. That little push. Whilst Chrenkova was shooting. Now, will it be third time lucky for the keeper, Haraldsson, as she tries to stop Pavla Poznarova getting her hat-trick of penalties. It's hat-trick it is. Haraldsson unable to get the better of Pavla Poznarova. So Norway working it again. Breivang and Suland Alstad. Breivang coming out to the near side. Has the ball now. Reigelhuth. Heidi Loki's back into the action for the first time for Norway. Number 6. Has yet to get the ball though. Has it now, nice spin, turn and finish. Good introduction for Heidi Loki. Good take, look at that, completely spun away from her marker. Excellent play from the 29-year-old. Save Haraldsson, didn't really know where it had gone. And now Norway can bring it out. Borgersen stays in the attack for the moment, and that's a good finish. Alstad with the goal. Straight through. Luzamova. Long range effort, good stop from Haraldsson. Norway back to within a goal. The Czech Republic give it away. Now Norway on the break. Breivang to Reigelhuth. All on her own. Finishes and it's all square. Gets that one under the keeper. Nice ball from Breivang. Reigelhuth unmarked and untroubled in scoring the goal. She just comes across the air to create a good angle for herself. Good start by Haraldsson. In the area, though, so the Czech Republic will have the ball. Martin Kova, tall player, number 17 for the Czech Republic, but not generating a great deal of power when she gets over the top of the block. That was a much fiercer effort, but it's equally denied. And Czech Republic come back to try and defend. Herem with a spin, all denied by the post. That was unlucky by Kamila Herem. Ranikova will tell you she had it covered anyway. First time out. And unsurprisingly, it's the Czech Republic who've called it, having seen their lead dissipated.
Nečekejte, až jak dopadne střelba. Hned se vracet a nestačí být tady. Musíme bránit hned postavení v obraně. A tam, kde jsme vystřelili, tak tam dělají hned přečíslení, tak se musíme vracet tím směrem. Dominika hraje v obraně na dvojce, Pozí v obraně na trojce, Hela pořád stejně. Tady je to stejný. Ne, tady hraje Míša a tady hraje Sally. Jo? Jdeme.
Bakover. Er vi der vi ønsker å være I forhold til det vi satt som mål? Er vi der? Hva mangler vi? Tydeligere fram. Og så, jenter. Flytt mot skuddarm. Det lettere. Flytt dere på skuddarmen. Kjør korspasningskontra. Nydelig. Vi bytter ikke før etter at vi har kjørt etter. Etablert angrep. Vi kjører plass til side og drar en overgang. Det kan vi også gjøre. En av de to tingene.
So a quarter of the match gone. It's all square here in the Combank Arena in Belgrade. Those of you just joining us, the Czech Republic here in red, Norway in white. And it's the Czech Republic who made the brightest start, but Norway have found their stride. They've taken off Marit Fafjord and brought in Heidi Loki in the pivot position. And that seemed to change Norway's fortunes, didn't it? Those of you that have been watching from the start. Chance here on the break. He's going to get picked up by Reigelhuth. Yes, it is, but and in fact, maybe something can still happen. Loki trying to get through. Yellow card given. I think it was for the shove once Reigelhuth had got the ball. Oh, it wasn't. It was the shove on Loki. Nice pass. Oh dear. Loki goes down. Another yellow card for the Czech Republic. This time it's Selchikova. Nice finish, Suland. And Norway have the lead. Good movement from Reigelhuth just to create that little bit of space for Suland to go into. Well, that's a great goal. Shot to nothing. Clara Chen with the goal. Vicious left arm shot. And even with Haraldsson covering her near post, it still beat her. Number 11, Anja Eidin, is in for Norway. Now acting as the playmaker, but nothing comes of that attack, and Czech Republic can bring it away. Bit of space here, maybe. Salchakova deciding not to go on her own now. Oh, the play has been stopped because Kristin Lund Vorgersen has hurt herself. And it must be serious for her to stay down. On that last attack, which the Czech Republic were able to thwart and then bring the ball back down. Kristina Salchikova was unable to make anything of it, and that's good to see that Borgersen's up. You just wonder, don't you? She's up and then having a look at the refs to say, come on, did you not see that? Well, the ref obviously didn't, because nothing was given. Defending from Loki. And again, solid work. Norway, very, very good defensive unit. They closed down very quickly. And then backed up by some good goalkeeping work by Haraldsson. Nice ball out from Eidin. That's unlucky, Herem getting the post. Smart work from Anja Eidin, number 11, to get the ball out wide to Camilla Herem, but unfortunately the post denying her and keeping the Czech Republic on level terms with Norway. So another player in for Czech Republic, Posnarova, who's come on to take the penalties, now is in for the main action, as it were. Anja Eidin, oh, could have gone through, doesn't need to, gives it to Borgersen. Oh, good save! And away come the Czech Republic, nice interplay. Needs a bit more support, and the Czech Republic a little bit late in arriving. And in no hurry to take advantage of the lack of numbers that Norway had in defence. So Norway back up to full strength. Ranikova is playing brilliantly in goal for the Czech Republic. So too Haraldsson. And they're thwarting both teams' attacks at the moment. Alstad out to Eidin. Wodin absolutely flying. Borgersen will get to go again. She's harried by Ketslikova. Suland. Good offload. Oh, it's offensive foul. Loki's not happy with that. She has to get back and defend and doesn't have time to dwell on it. All square in the turnover department. All square on the scoreboard. 10 minutes or so to go in this first half. Borgersen is not a happy player. She gets her 2-minute suspension for sending Katerina Ketslikova to the floor. And she said, I haven't done anything. Make your own mind up. Well, she had a hand on Ketslikova. Ketslikova didn't have the ball. And in fact, they both got a suspension. Well, there you go. So quite obviously, two wrongs don't make a right. Suland, Aiden, Herem waiting, Reigelhuth waiting, gets it. Space, Loki twisting, turning, can't get through. Suland again. This time Loki does get through and scores. Brilliant play. Suland with a little bounce pass in, well taken by Loki. And well taken by Reigelhuth as well. Long ball, space here, and Yerin decides to go on her own. Loki was there for the handoff, and it's a good save by Ranikova. And Yerin thought, yep, got a goal here. No, she wasn't denied by the left foot of Ranikova. And this time, Ranikova gets a touch to send it onto the post. She's leading a charmed life, and so is her goal. This is a very close first half. But as Norway know all too well, every team that plays them right now, as far as that team's concerned, it's their Cup final, their World Championship final, their European Championship final. And everybody raises their game to play against Norway. And that means Norway never get an easy ride. Never. But despite all that, they're still the best team on the planet. 4 European Championship titles in succession, looking for a 5th here in Serbia during the course of this tournament. And that's what they do so well. They just close teams down, get the turnovers. Aiden in, out wide, Reigelhuth. Oh, brilliant. Ranikova didn't come out and close down the angle. Nice ball from Aiden, well picked up by Reigelhuth. And that one straight across Ranikova into the goal. And Norway with a little cushion, which has got smaller as that one goes through Haraldsson's legs. The 2-goal lead becomes 1. Nice work by Helena Sturbova. Both teams back up to full strength. Suland. Borgerson staying on. No joy for Aiden. Jan Bajny will be pretty pleased the way his team are playing at the moment. Kvitkova goes up to the line for the Czech Republic, number 14. She's going to cause Ida Alstad a few problems if she can. And Heidi Loki and Borgerson. Oh, that's well done. Haraldsson went to her left, the ball went to the right, and it's a goal for Ketslikova. Haraldsson moving too early. Straightforward goal that for the Czech Republic. And so Norway call timeout as the Czech Republic level the scores.
Samarbeid med Katrine. Det må være mye mer levende press og blokk, og gjerne, hvis de kommer rett på 2 nå, så det lov å gå opp og gå litt i kropp. Du med? De søker rett på 2, så det greit. Men 3 ved siden av, med i press der da. Ja. Hei! Angrepsspill, mye større disiplin på avtalene, nesa mot mål, og tålmodighet.
Pořád v tom postupném útoku trpělivé, to, co jsme si vyzkoušeli, to, co jsme hráli, pokračuje, to, co jsme si nacvičili, pořád to hrajte. Nevíde to vždycky, to nemůže být vždycky. Jediný, o co jde v tomhle zápase, tohle. Takhle běhat, to ostatní zvládnem líp. Takhle běhat. A nestačí jenom běhat, že tam vedle ní budete, ale hned se zorganizovat na obranu na středu a dostáhnout to a bránit, zkusit udělat faul. Jo? Jdeme.
So both coaches have had their say as we come into the last 5 minutes of this first half. Nothing to separate the teams. And the Czech Republic playing some solid handball to be neck and neck with Norway. Breivang, Borgersen, Søland. No way through for her, and she's travelling. And now she's travelling to the bench as she's replaced by Ida Alstad, who's come into defence. Søland playing offence for Norway. Forced into playing their best team. They started with Marit Frafjord, who normally comes in a little bit later to give Heidi Loki a rest, but she started. But now though, Loki's in. No other changes. And as that goes in, Czech Republic find themselves in front. That's better. Nice shot this time from Martin Kava. Bergson, Breivang. Little change up in for Norway. Ida Bjørndalen, number 14, with the ball. Søland having a rest. Oh, that was right round the throat of Bergson. Unintentional. As she came in, she was clotheslined. So it's a 2-minute suspension for Petra Vidkova for that unintentional, obviously, incident. Bjørndalen, Regelhuth, not going to score, and nothing doing, says the referee. Play on. Czech Republic ball. Well, she's defending in the area, did catch her. Interesting. Referee seemed to think that she must have got out of the way of that one then. Another player into the fray, Dominika Selucha, 24, going into the pivot role as Trenkova tries to get round Regelhuth with no joy. Blocked, and Norway can bring it away. Regelhuth finds Alstad, who finds Herem, who finds the back of the net, and the Norway are back on level terms. Actually, Lingos it was with the goal. And whilst all that's going on, we've got a player down. Gosse scores. Breivang. Oh, dear. That's why she's down. Lights out for Breivang. So well, that ball doesn't have sting when it hits you. Oh, that's an excellent shot, wasn't it? Lovely spin on the ball from Lingos. Well worth seeing that one again in slow motion, wasn't it? Realised just how far wide of the post it was and then span into the goal, getting it around the keeper. Breivang back up. Hopefully she's not seeing double. Trenkova. Good goal. It looked like she'd lost control of the ball. Romana Trenkova, but she keeps hold of it, manages to transfer as well from left to right hand and fire home. Bjørndalen, Regelhuth comes back out again. Plenty of pace and movement. How about the Norwegian attack? As they try and open up the space. Regelhuth just a little too high for her. So it's closed down. Brevang, low shot, stopped, and a chance here. Loki stopped again. Two magnificent saves by Barbara Raníková. World-class keeping by the Czech Republic goal stopper. Firstly going down low and then getting up brilliantly to her right to deny Heidi Loki. And it's keeping the Czech Republic in front as we go into the last minute and a bit of this first half. And it's been an excellent first half for the Czech Republic. And they could make it even better here. They do. They lead by 2 now. Jana Nedlikova just moving into a huge hole. Finding an even bigger gap as Haraldsson was stuck to the post. Bergersen. Jon Dahlen. Bergersen again. Chance. Good save. Now, what's the referee called here? 2-minute suspension. So, off goes Elena Stebova. Norway have the ball. That's 6 minutes of suspensions now for the Czech Republic. Bergersen out wide. Reigelhuth going for it. Denied again by the keeper. And the Czech Republic bench are celebrating like they've won. 55%, the percentage save rate is moving up and up for Barbara Raníková. Last few seconds, can the Czech Republic get themselves 3 in front? Well, they're not going to have a chance for the shot. They dallied with that. But nonetheless, it's a very good first half for the Czech Republic. And the defending champions, Norway, under the cosh here in the Combank Arena. Confirmation of the half-time result. Czech Republic 12, Norway 10. Still a long way to go, though. And Norway won't be too worried just yet. But they need to heed the warning signs. Barbara Raníková, number 12 for the Czech Republic, has been magnificent in the first half to keep Norway out and keep the Czech Republic in front. No fast breaks for the Czech Republic, and Norway only converting 2 from the 4 that they had. But 6 minutes of penalties haven't helped the Czech Republic, and yet they still managed to stay in front. Well, plenty of talking points from the first half as the teams make their way back to the changing rooms. It's Norway with Karen leading for 4 and Nedlikova 3 and Posnareva with 3 for the Czech Republic. And this is where the goals have come from. I'll join you again for the start of the second half. The Czech Republic know that if they can keep this level up, keep this pace up, then there's going to be every chance that they could get themselves a real upset here. Norway, interesting to see how they respond to this kind of pressure. And with every attack that the Czech Republic can stop and can null, just gives them more confidence, more belief. Well, that's very well done. And that's the sort of play that Norway are going to have to keep providing. Suland with the little lob over the top. And that's the sort of thing the Czech Republic don't want, because now Norway could come back and get level here. Regelhuth, oh dear. Misses the target. Clatters into the advertising hoarding. So the chance to draw level goes begging. Well, that was a brilliant pass, worthy of a goal. Superb ball. And Norway were not expecting that. Vitkova with the goal, but it was an amazing pass by Luzumova. Martinikova was number 17. But Avang, that's going nowhere. And despite Trenkova's best efforts, she's not built for speed, really. Not in a foot race against Regelhuth anyway. Oh, Norway thought they were going to get that. Good defending from Lunde Bergelsen. Breivang as well, being attentive. So Norway putting up a good block. Straight off of the head of Frafjord. A player who was injured coming into this tournament and wasn't certain that she was going to make it. That would have been a big loss for Norway if that was the case. Good stop, Haraldsen. Alstad making it a little bit more tricky as well. Breivang to Alstad, Suland. Those three working as a unit. Suland going back to a favoured right wing position. Alstad on the left. Camilla Herem coming herring in. Ball through, and Freyford has made a bit of a hash of it. I just caught her shin, didn't it? Czech Republic working from quite a deep position initially, aren't they, with number 18, Luzumova. Good work from Haraldsen, just taking that away from Trenkova, who was waiting to pounce on the ball. Alstad sends it out, but doesn't get the spin to get it to Herem, and Czech Republic looking to come away with it, but Norway backing numbers. Quick ball out wide, back inside again. Not sure that was where it was intended, and if it was, it wasn't the quickest of passes, so Low shot, but misses the target. But despite all of what's going on, it's the Czech Republic who still have the lead. Both teams having won their opening matches means they're in a very good position, regardless of the outcome of this. Whoever wins would book their place, guaranteed into the main round. Steinbredal Oftedal in, number 4 for Norway. Looks rather petite, doesn't she, compared to the rest of them? Oh dear. Reigelhuth brought down in no uncertain terms. She gingerly gets to her feet. Well, there was still movement from number 7, Romana Trenkova. So a little change up here for Czech Republic. Satrapova is in to try and stop this one, but I wasn't going to stop that. Sulan scores. Norway back to within 1. So an offensive foul given. Oh, that's a great pass. And that's a great finish as well. Heidi Loki steaming down the court. Gets the ball, picks it up first time and delivers. Eyes only on the ball, takes it out of the sky. Didn't need to bounce it. Just fired it in and we're back to all square. Well, we were. Czech Republic edge back in front, courtesy of that effort from Klára Černá. Good pass. Good save. So Norway brought in Maya Jakobsen, number 20. Reigelhuth just taking a bit of a breather after getting unceremoniously dumped to the floor in the attack that she last had. That's come a long way back. It's fallen very kindly here for Norway. That's a poor pass. And Norway could be punished here. Well, that looked like there were too many steps. Well, she may be petite, but Steinbredal Oftedal sent Nedlikova absolutely crashing to the floor. Czech Republic keep the ball. Nice stop, Haraldsen. Well, this is shaping up to be a nail-biting finish if it stays like this, especially for the Czech Republic and their fans. Did all the hard work, did Oftedal, but couldn't finish it off. Jakobsen still on court for Norway. The only player not to come on so far for the defending champions, as that one fails to go in, but the penalty's awarded, is Caroline Neas, number 3. defending in the area by Bergson. Posner over. Haraldson yet to stop her from the 7-metre line. And that's still the case. Off to Dahl. Bergersen. Soland. Bit of space, good stop. Off to Dahl has it. Ranikova is playing exceptionally well for her country in goal. Soland being forced out of it. Helen waiting on the wing, just out of your picture. Bergson going back the other way. And that one goes in. This time, Ranikova beaten at the near post. But she was moving away to her right. The ball got back to her left. Just moved a little bit too early, did Ranikova. Sulan gets the goal. Nice work by Haraldson. So Norway look to work it again. Loki over on the edge of the area, just pushed to the floor. She's absolutely nowhere near the ball. Had a big old tussle with the Czech Republic defenders. Jakobsen still in on the right wing, has the ball. Soland off to Dahl, bit of space. Bergson in, score. Oh no, doesn't score. Beat the keeper, but doesn't beat the post. And now Czech Republic come away with it. Ranikova was never going to stop it. Relied on the upright to do the job for her. Nice pass, but it's well defended by the Czech Republic. Loki couldn't quite grab it and make something happen. Off to Dahl. Soland. Norway's wingers right into the corner. Kept out again by Ranikova. Last 2 minute suspension, is it? For Heidi Loki, who's saying, actually, I didn't do anything. She just fell over. Well, she kind of moved her that way and then let go of her, didn't she? And whether or not it was a foul by Heidi Loki, she still has a 2 minute suspension to think about it. Penalty. It doesn't seem to matter what Norway do, they just can't shake the Czech Republic off at the moment. Herem it was who gave the penalty away. So onto court comes Silje Solberg. See if she can stop Posnerova, because Haraldsson hasn't been able to. And Posnerova is unstoppable. 5 from 5 for her. And yeah, Aidin is in number 11 for Norway. See if she can inject a little bit of spark into proceedings. And with Loki down, no one to run the line for Norway. Well, that's nice. Oh, really well done. Well, just that spark they needed. Anja Edin just zipping in to that line position, taking the ball and scoring. They really do have some great strength in depth, Norway. And the players that come on aren't just to give other players a rest. They make a real impact. Anja Edin proving that. And Norway thwarting that Czech Republic attack. Herem hasn't had much of the ball. Reigel, who's back in for Norway, comes all the way across. And Bergersen denied once again by Ranikova. Norway back up to full strength. And that means that Ida Alstad comes in to defend. Indeed. Loki's back in now. Also Brevang in defence for Norway. Almost stolen by Aidin. And again. Whoa, that's a great shot. The Czech Republic are on fire at the moment. Boom! Take that. That is an absolute belter. Done that a couple of times now. It's Klara Černá. Good shot. That's 2 for Aidin. That low hipster from her. Catching the keeper by surprise. But it's still Norway trailing in this match. They only won the first game by 2 goals, and they were pushed all the way by Serbia. They're being pushed hard here by the Czech Republic. Good stop. Herem tried to get it to Haraldsson. Too many steps. Brevang, Aidin, off to Dahl, bit of space, but she's denied with another fine save by Ranikova. Again, Bashny is delighted, I'm sure. He's not showing it. Probably can't quite believe it, but off to Dahl, again, doing all the hard work, but unable to finish it off. Perspiration's cleared from the floor and we can continue with proceedings now. 10 minutes to go. Bit cover being paid close attention to by Frafjord and Breivang. Good stop, Haraldsson. Regelhuth off to Dalanade in there. Loki just got herself a bit of space, but not given the ball. Not going to count, despite the fact that Loki was brought down, also the defender being brought down. And the referee blew the whistle. So Norway keep possession. Really well done. Loki straight into there and just pushing the defender out of the way to let Sulan come through. Watch Loki create that space for her. And Sulan fires home. Great job by Heidi Loki. So the Czech Republic call a timeout as things again stay very close between the two teams.
Tam se musí chodit na ně ven, jo? Ta levačka to teďka vezme na sebe, ty ostatní jsou na sračky. Poslouchejte mě, v útoku, Kláro, zůstaneš v tvém sektoru tady. Peťo, ty se přesuneš tady, mezi dvojku a trojku, nebo mezi tady vedle té dvojky, jo? Knedlík, ty tady budeš trochu je fixovat, dáš to Lulu, která tady bude hrát 1 na 1, anebo ty si tady couvni sem. A nebo hrej kříž tady na druhou stranu. Druhá možnost, Kláro, ty tady běž na střed, jak jsme to udělali teď, Lulu se dostane do tohohle postavení a Peťo, ty budeš tady, ona tady bude hrát 1 na 1. Ale v obou dvou případech ty musíš fixovat, musíš pořád jako, že chceš hrát, jo? Jdeme!
Lite nå. Samme forsvaret nå. Anne har fått beskjed om at trekker hun seg langt unna, så trekker hun seg inn i ballveien. Men du har ansvaret for når hun nærmer seg mål. Er du med? Du ser når hun kommer, så det er greit. For at du stokker opp litt. Vi løfter bra opp i andre, og er på riktig side av linja. Hei, i fremoverspillet nå, så har vi sagt litt hvem løper inn først. Men vær spillbar for Katrine, du. Og Heidi og Lika råd på å ta retur først. Ok?
Plenty for both coaches to say. 2-minute suspension for Frafjord off the back of the timeout. Oh, there's a push, but when... Well, maybe. Well, that's it. It was a push, so referee says... It's a penalty, and it's a suspension. Posnerova yet to be stopped. At last, Frafjord keeps one out. And put it this way, Frafjord will be delighted that Haraldsson has managed to keep that one out after giving away the penalty. Now, is that a turning point for Norway as they keep the score level, even though they're a player down? Loki, good save. Without doubt, Ranikova, no matter what the outcome of this match is, will be the MVP for the Czech Republic. She has had an absolute blinder. Norway could have been out of sight by now. Nedlikova with an error. So Norway have the ball. Breivang. Little bounce in, no, denied. Regelhuth. Off to Dal. Still looking for her goal. And Aidin denied by the foot of Renikova. Two Norwegian players sent crashing to the floor. And they have the ball back. They've managed to soak up this Czech Republic pressure. Just a few seconds to go before they'll be back up to full strength. Off to Dahl. So in comes 15, Suland. Good finish. A timely introduction for Suland as she puts Norway in front. The pendulum just swinging in favour of the defending champions at the moment. All this hard work for the Czech Republic may end up being for nothing. Just over 5 minutes for Norway to hold on, for the Czech Republic to turn it around again. Good save. Off to Dahl. Breivang. Regelhuth. Edin. Little skip and a step and a hop, and oh, that was unlucky. Loki couldn't control it. To credit the Czech Republic defence with making it that difficult for her that she couldn't. So, Czech Republic call the timeout. It's getting exciting.
Začneme takhle, jak to bylo v útoku. Potom si Hela klidu křížem vymění místo z Lulu. Peťa zůstane tady u té trojky na druhé straně. Fazi, ty to musíš nabít Lulu a roztáhnout to. Lulu tady bude hrát sama na střed nebo ven a Peťa tady zkusí zaběhnout. Pokud to nepůjde, tak Hele sem na střelbu. Jo, Max se normálně. Ale holky, ubráníme, vracet se. Vrátit.
Lite grann sånn stressa der oppe. Det er god tid. Begynn med å dra de litt især før vi setter avtalene. Avtale står. Ja, den står. Og så, hei, det er mulig å rulle og vende spillet igjen. Og hei, del av mere. Del av mer.
Luzovima. Oh, Breivang, I could hear that from up here. That sounded painful, but she's up again. Stabova. Luvomova. No way through for her. Passive play warning being signalled by the referees. Czech Republic get a step on and Norway putting up a big wall. Shots coming. Tjerna stopped. Norway have possession. Some great defending by the team in white. Suland off to Dahl. It's Aidin, Herim on the wing. Regelhuth up on the wing. Loki on the line. And now Regelhuth comes in just to disrupt things. Loki twisting, turning, and gets a penalty. That's how important, and that's how much it means to her, defending in the area. Suland with it. Great finish. And now Norway just make it that little bit more comfortable for themselves. 2 goals, the difference. 3 minutes to go. Look at that, only 2 penalties for Norway. Czech Republic's defending's been excellent, and they come back with one. Romana Trenkova. Big push on Loki, and that means Romana Trenkova will go to the bench for 2 minutes. Makes a good line play, makes a good centre back, but making mincemeat of Heidi Loki, wouldn't she? Sulan playing piggyback with Stabova. Had him, nice pick, great finish. Norway now just easing up another gear. And it's a late flurry from them. And despite all that hard work from Barbara Ranikova, Norway lead by 3. My apologies, obviously my math's not as good as it should be. Lead by 2. So no penalty, solid defending by Breivang. Luzumova thought she'd got through. Norway just running down the clock ever so slightly. There'll be no real rush. Last minute. Czech Republic have to stop this. If Norway score here, that really will be the end of the matter. Edin. Off to Dahl. Suland out wide, Regelhur, space, time, but it doesn't go in, and away come the Czech Republic. Chance here, a bit of space, but it's kept out. It's a penalty. Heidi Loki gives away the penalty. She can't believe it. Aidin clattering into Luzovma. And it's a foul given against Stabova by Heidi Loki. Now Haraldsen saved the last effort from Posnerova. Psychologically, how will that affect this penalty? This has to be scored by Posnerova. And then they have to keep the Czech Republic, keep Norway out and come back down again and score just to level. Good save! Wonderful save from Haraldsen. And the team know that that now is it. Norway go through to the main round. The Czech Republic will be going to the last match, looking for a win, a draw minimum to send them through. And as the buzzer goes, it's Norway who book their place in the main round. A comeback from behind victory from them. The Czech Republic were awesome in the first half. They played magnificently well, but they just couldn't quite sustain it. Norway kept them within touching distance, and then right when it mattered, right at that business end, in the last few minutes, just up to level, scored a couple of goals, and then kept themselves in front. Well, it smiles for Serbia, and so they should be really. They can congratulate themselves. They played some epic handball. And Barbara Ranikova, undoubtedly their star player. Heidi Loki, probably star player for Norway, although you'd have to say that Katrina Lund Haraldsen probably may well have pinched it. That's the final result. Norway 21, Czech Republic 19. Norway with 2 wins from 2 and 4 points. Are guaranteed a place in the main round. No fast breaks for the Czech Republic at all. And Norway with only 2 penalties, but those 7 penalties, it was those 2 saves at the end. Posnerova denied with her last 2 efforts, which effectively meant that the Czech Republic didn't win and couldn't even manage a draw. Posnerova with the 5 penalty goals, top scorer. Klara Černá with some excellent goals. Suland leading the way for Norway. And indeed, it's Barbara Ranikova who gets the MVP for the Czech Republic. That's where their goals come from. Good use of the wings by the Czech Republic. Not that many down the middle, only 3 from 11 attempts. Norway, again, a good spread from them. From all areas the goals came from. So both goalkeepers getting MVP in this match. That's how the table looks. Norway through. Czech Republic currently in second with a +1 goal difference. Serbia third. Ukraine doesn't look like they'll be going through. It's all going to come down to the last game for the bottom 3 teams. I hope you've enjoyed the handball, but from myself, Clayton Lucas, it's now time to say goodbye. We'll catch you again soon.